Hey friends, it's Megan, and today I'm talking about nicknames. I am crazy about nicknames. I really love nicknames for girls in particular, so this whole video is just some of my personal favorite nicknames for girls. What I did was I picked 20 nicknames for girls that I love. I'm going to talk about them in alphabetical order, not in the order I like them in most or least, and I'm going to tell you the name and then just some of the names that nickname could be a nickname or diminutive of. I won't be able to include all of them because some of these names you'll notice are pretty popular nicknames and can work for a whole slew of names, but I'll just give you a taste of some that they could work for. I'm going to do the same video later this week. I'll probably have it up the 29th or 30th of May 2014 with boy nicknames that I love. If it's already past that date, check the description box where I will link you over to that video. I always try and put everything I talk about in the videos down in the description box, names, my links, anything else random that pops into my mind. So always check the description box and you can kind of follow along with me. So as I go through these names, what I would love for you to do in the comments below is let me know which of these nicknames you love as well. And then there's a second little task here, you don't have to, but I would love for you to tell me any nicknames that I didn't include in this video that you really love, because I'd love to do kind of a second part, another video with some more nicknames for girls and names that they could be nicknames for. There are so many great nicknames. Let's go ahead and talk about some of my favorites now. So many of these names can also work on their own. They do not have to be a nickname for a larger name, but I will, of course, like I said, just share some larger names they could potentially be nicknames for. So the first nickname name I have for you is Edie. I think Edie is so precious. My favorite longer name that it could be a nickname for is Eden. I think that's adorable. Other larger names that Edie could be a nickname for include Edith, which I think would be maybe one of the more popular choices, Edeline or Edeline, Elodie, which I love, Edna, and Enid. The next nickname I have for you is Ellie. So Ellie can obviously be a nickname for so many names. Some of my favorites that it's a nickname for include Elizabeth, Eloise, and Elodie. Other larger names Ellie could work for are Eleanor, Eleonora, or Eleonora, Elora, Eliora, Eloisa, Elena, Elaine, Ellen or Elin, Elise, Helen, Helena or Helena, Eliana, and really just any names that end in the letters L, E-L-L-E, like Michelle or Gabrielle or Marielle. The next nickname I have for you is Elsie. I think Elsie is kind of old-timey and cute. So again, I love it for Elizabeth or Eloise. You could also use it for Elspeth, Eloisa, Elisa, Elora, Elsa, Ilsa, Estelle, Liesel, or even Chelsea. I think that one's kind of interesting. Number 4, I have Emmy. So Emmy, I have to confess, is my favorite nickname for girls of all time. I really love Emmeline. That's my favorite girl's name of all time, and I would definitely use the nickname Emmy. Another one that I really love Emmy as a nickname for is Amelia. But it can work for a whole slew of names, some of which include Emma, Emmeline, Emelina, Emily, Emery, Ember, Emerson, Emerald, Emmanuel, and Clementine. Next up, I have Evie or Evie. I think Evie or Evie is so adorable. I love both pronunciations. And I really love Evie as a nickname for Genevieve or Evangeline. So Evie or Evie can also be nicknames for Evelyn or Evelyn, Evelina, Eve, Eva, Evita, Ivana, Evelia, Everly, Evening, which is kind of a good guilty pleasure choice, Avanthi, Ginevra, and Geneva. Next up I have Gigi. Gigi is so cute. I love Gigi as a nickname for Genevieve as well, but it can also work for Gianna, Giada, Giovanna, Gia, Giselle, Virginia, Georgia, Georgina, and really just kind of any names that start with a G you can kind of get away with using the nickname Gigi for. Number 7 is Emmy. I think Emmy's precious as well. It's close to my dear Emmy. Emmy I love as a nickname for Imogen. It also works well for Imogene, Imelda, and Amina. Next is Indy. Indy is pretty cute, I have to say. I love it as a nickname for India. I really like it on its own as well. Like I said, these names can stand alone on their own if you want. Or you could also use Indy as a nickname for Indiana, Indira, and names like Lucinda or Jacinda that have that ending INDA in them. Number 9 is Izzy. Izzy is pretty cute. So I like Izzy as a nickname again for Elizabeth or Isabel. It also works for Isabella, Isabeau, Isadora, Isolde or Isolda, and Israel. Number 10 is Lettie. I think Lettie is really unique and kind of cute. It has that old-timey feel as well. You don't hear it all the time. I love it as a nickname for Colette, but you can use it for other names ending in "et" like Juliet, or Letitia or Leticia. Number 11 is Libby. I love Libby as a nickname for Liberty. I think that'd be great for a baby born on a patriotic holiday. But Libby could also work for Elizabeth or Sybil, which is interesting, and I've heard Libby also for Olivia. Number 12 is Lillie. I'm going to put two spellings because I like the IE, but I know the Y is a bit more popular. And one of my favorite girls' names, my number 2 name is Lillian, and so I love it for Lillian. I also like it for Liliana or Liliana, Lilia, Lilius, and of course Elizabeth. Elizabeth has so many good nicknames, as you can see. At 13, I have Liv. I also like Livy. So Liv or Livy can work for Olivia. That would be my favorite name that they could work for as a nickname. You could also use Oliviana, Olive, Livia, Liviana, and Lavinia. At 14, I have Lottie. This always makes me think of Phantom of the Opera, and little Lottie lets her mind wander. So I love it as a nickname for Charlotte. It's my favorite nickname for Charlotte. You can use it, of course, for Carlotta, Loretta, Lisolata, and Audley. At 15, I have Lulu. Oh, Lulu is so cute on a little tiny girl, I think. I love the names Luna and Tallulah, and I think Lulu would be a cute nickname for Luna or Tallulah. It also works really well, I think, with Louise or Louisa, Eloise or Eloisa, Luella, Lucy, Lucia or Lucia, Lucinda, and really just a whole slew of L names and names that begin in Lu. At number 16, I have Maggie. This is another one. I just kind of like it best on its own, but it can also work as a nickname for Margaret or Margot, Margarita, Marguerite, Magnolia, Marigold, and Magdalene or Magdalena. At 17, I have Romy. Do you think of Romy and Michelle's high school reunion? That's what I think of. So I like Romy a lot as a nickname for Ramona or Rosemary. Those are beautiful to me. It's also cute, I think, on Rosemary or Roma or Romilly. At 18, I have Rory. Rory's interesting because I like this name for both sexes. And I love Rory as a nickname for Aurora. That would be my favorite longer name. But I also think it works well as a nickname for Victoria, Lorelai for Gilmore Girls fans, Rosemary again, or even Gloria. At 19, I have Tess. I think Tess is so spunky and cute. I love it for as a nickname for the name Tessa. I think Tessa is really cute. And it can also work for Quintessa, Contessa, Teresa, or Therese, and even Esther. And then 20, I have Winnie. Oh, Winnie has a soft spot in my heart. And I love Winnie as a nickname for Winter. I think that's really stunning and cool. It can also work, I think, as a nickname for Quinn, Winifred, Win, Bronwyn, Anwyn, Elowyn. Lots of Welsh names end in that sound Wyn, so you can use it for any of those names. It could work for Gwendolyn and also Winona. So those are just some of my favorite girls' nicknames. What I would love for you to do, like I said, is let me know which of these you like. I have them all written down in the description box. And let me know too what other nickname names you love for girls so I can put those together in a video for you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day. Bye-bye.